Well, that's annoying. I don't know what happened there, but I've lost the first bit of the video that was showing you what I'm doing in art and showing you what I'm doing on my farming. Whatever, I might go back in and do it again as I go back. I'm not very happy. We planned our day around being available at 1 o'clock to have a a WhatsApp video call with a perspective. Not the right word. Um, Perspective is how you see stuff. Whatever. House sitter who said it would have to be around 1 p.m. Because she's in Thailand. So there we were at 1 p.m. Nothing. Sent a text. Nothing. Invite to WhatsApp. Nothing. And it's now 3 hours later. So I'm a bit pissed off, really. It doesn't matter because there's plenty of time. We're not now going away till September, so there's plenty of time to find someone. But it's like we had someone the other day, I said, didn't I, that someone the other day who then found that they couldn't do it. And it's like, it always used to work well before. We never had any problems, and it's just not going well at the moment. So I'm a bit peed off about that. Mark has been out here and he's cut back the kiwi. He's cut back and pulled down the passion flower that was growing into the windows, and he's cut the wisteria back away from the shed at the end of the garden. So he's done well. He did that all day. Did some this morning and some this afternoon. And yesterday he mowed again. So it's really looking quite smart. There is trimming that needs doing, and he mentioned that the other day. I don't know when he'll get to that. The problem is, if you know, it's like if you don't strim, then eventually, that spoils the rest of it. It's like the two jobs need doing, close together, but it's a bit too much for him, I think, now. And but he's done well, done well with what he's done, and I'm pleased about that. I'm reading. Tell you what I've read, and I decided I've had enough now of reading um, the books I was reading. I read 3 books by Alice. I can't see out here in the light. Alice, come on, tell me who. Yeah, I need to know who it is though. Alice Feeney. So she wrote Rock, Paper, Scissors, I Know Who You Are, and Sometimes I Lie. And I've read all 3 of her books. And the last one I read is Sometimes I Lie. I don't know in what order they are of being written, but I decided that it was really tense. It was a really, really sort of tense book. You had to really concentrate. Psychological thriller, I think you'd call it. And I thought, I don't want to read like this anymore. I want to read something easy and soft and gentle. So I have to search because I don't go. I can't walk into Waterstones. I can't walk into Smiths and look at books. I have to sort of start online. I don't, so I'm not browsing. I can't browse book covers, and not easily anyway. So I've bought the Book of Beginnings by Sally Page, which at the moment is enjoyable. I'm enjoying it. So, and it's not horrible. It's not twisted. It's not psychologically whatever. And before that, wish you wouldn't do that, Kindle. Just go home and show me the other books. Before that, oh, you're going to do it again. I was reading John Mars, who also were psychological thrillers. Keep It in the Family, The Good Samaritan, and The Passengers. I don't remember that one. Oh, and the one. So I read 4 of his books, all of them um, quite dark. So I thought, no, I need a change. I need to stop doing that. So I have. I had a load of eggs. I might see if I can just add. I downloaded this morning. I opened iMovie to upload a cloud video, and it said, "Oh, you've got the new iMovie. You need to download it. Something Sequoia something." So I thought, okay, because it's like you don't get a choice. So I started downloading it. It was 60 million gigabytes on our slow connection, so it took ages. But I downloaded it, and now I've tried to open it to use it, and it's just not loading up the video that I want. It's not loading up the stuff from my phone. It's just going round and round and round, and I'm really peed off again that I can't do that. So I was thinking I could add the photos that I was going to add, or what I'm doing in art, but I'll have to walk back in and do the pause you and then do this real time. And if it turns off again, I'll be really pissed off, because it did turn off, and I don't know why it did that. Oh, I know, because it's trying to download an Upware soft date. Oh God, an Upware soft date. So I think I started to say and didn't finish. I've got loads of eggs, had loads of eggs. I made a quiche. I used, because why wouldn't you? They're always used here. They're readily available in the supermarkets. The quiche base, flaky pastry, ready-made pastry. You buy it in a roll. I suppose you can get them in the UK. I don't know. And I have always done the blind baking method. Which is a bit of a faff. Take the pastry out, put it on the flan tin, fork it, cover it with baking beans or whatever you call them, cook for so long, take it out, take the beads out, put it back in, cook for a bit longer. I always do that, and it's never particularly successful with regards to soggy bottom. But the last couple of times I've followed the instructions on the packet, and it comes rolled in cooking paper. I don't think it's grease proof, which is what I use. I don't know what paper it is, but it comes rolled in that, and it says put it in the tin in this paper. So you put the paper, you just lay it on the tin, so it's the pastry's on top and the paper's underneath. Sit it in the tin, obviously, do what you need to do to push it into the edges. And then it said cook for 25 to 35 minutes on 200, which I did. I put it on for 30 minutes. I thought I'll check it at 30 minutes and then see how it is. Well, it was well and truly cooked, so I had to stop it. But actually, there's no soggy bottom, so there's none of all that faff beforehand. It's a really lovely bottom. It's not crispy, but it's cooked, so I'm quite pleased about that. And it was nice. It was an onion and bacon and cheese, but the onions and bacon was sitting on the bottom. And as usual, I couldn't really taste it, but I used some eggs, and I like flaky pastry, so that was good. Um, what else? I've got a chicken in the fridge. I watched Recipe 30, Joel making Singapore chicken and rice this morning, because he hasn't uploaded videos for a long time, and then all of a sudden he's uploaded some videos. I watched that, and that looked really nice, but I haven't got spring onions, and unless I travelled miles, I wouldn't be able to buy pandan leaves. And I'm thinking I could look and see, which I will do in a minute when I go in, see what there is as a substitute for pandan leaves, because they don't act, they are part of the subtle flavouring. They're not, then you don't serve them up. And likewise the spring onions, he tied the spring onions up and just put them down inside the pot with the chicken. So I reckon I could get away with it, um, and make that. So I might make that tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, isn't it? It's been a very complicated. May is very complicated with Ferié days because we have them on the day they fall. We don't, like in the UK, you had VE Day celebrations. Your bank holiday was on Monday. Ours is always on the day. So ours have been this month, Thursdays. We did have art on Thursday. We decided, or she decided, she'd carry on and do art. So we had a nice art lesson on Thursday. But otherwise, it's just um, yeah, it's discombobulating, and so I've stayed in a lot. We've been in a lot, and I haven't felt like going out. And then when we can go out, I've not felt like going out. So I've still got the pensions letter to post, which is so I didn't ever go out to post it um, because our post office was closed on Friday. Post office in San Savannah is only open in the mornings, and I don't think that was open Wednesday morning. And I couldn't face going out yesterday afternoon, so we didn't. I had shopping delivered. Um, so yeah, so I've still got that. The old age pension went into our new account, so that happened really quickly because we only rung on Thursday morning, I think it was, or whatever. So that was good. It was really good that just you can do it over the phone, but the his NHS pension you can't. So chickens are okay, Ida's okay, Jazz is okay, we're okay. Um, I think, are we okay? Yeah, we're okay. So that is it, really. I'll turn the Kindle off now. It's a beautiful day. It's there's some beautiful clouds. Garden's still looking nice and fresh. Yeah. Right, I shall see if I can pause you and then show you what I was going to show you at the beginning, at the end. So don't go away. You see Mr. Frog with his ceramic friend? So this is what I'm doing in art, in pastels. And this is what I'm doing on my farm. That's my house. That's also got lovely sky. Okay. Thanks for watching.